Willkommen zurück. Wir sind der Condor, im Allianz-Raumschiff. Ein massives Teil, vollgepackt mit Ausrüstung und toten Allianz-Soldaten. Ganz schön verrostet. Aber wenn die wirklich schon seit 400, 500 Tagen hier sind, ja, so viel Leerraum. Die Allianz hat wirklich Geld. Im Raumschiff mit so viel leeren Raum, das muss man sich leisten können. So der Aufzug funktionieren würde. Klingt nicht gesund. Ruckelt ein bisschen hier alles. Das ist noch ein Aufzug. Machen wir den direkten Weg.
Suit yourself. I'll manage on my own.
Karte. Nach der Spiele, Logik. Gucken wir beim Licht. Da irgendwas ist. Oh, jetzt mal hochklettern. Hier können wir den Lastenaufzug in die nächste Etage nehmen. Mehr Licht. Warum? Den Hebel kann man auch nach unten drehen. Fahrzeuge fehlen hier und da. Bisschen Platz um den Aufzug. Jetzt stehen sie ein bisschen enger. Mördermaschinen. Ich möchte nicht desintegriert werden von euch, bitte. Sicher, wie intelligent die Dinge sind. Warum guckt ihr alle nach innen? Damit hier nicht aus Versehen ein Loch reinschießt, die Außenwand? Ah, hier endet der Lagerraum und anscheinend starten die Wohnquartiere. Ja, bist du hier? Oder bist du nicht hier? Anscheinend überspringen wir die Main Hall.
Okay. Not quite at the bridge yet, but I'm getting closer. Much closer, Rahitra.
Das ist wirklich kalter Krieg-Vibes. Noch ein inaktiver Lift. Wo müssen wir wohl hin? Da sind wir rausgekommen, da haben wir einen aktiven Lift. Aber schauen wir doch mal, was hier passiert ist.
It must be the medical wing. Surprisingly, everything's still running. Was Rahitra here? Someone tried to eat soap.
Hydrogen, Helium, Small Amounts, aber anderen bisschen was anderes. Mercurys Atmosphäre ist sehr dünn und konsist auf Helium, Traces, Venus, Mars, tote Pflanzen. Ganz schön weit hoch. Kenne ich irgendwas wieder? Lidl oder sowas? Der Patient am Tag der Aufnahme Organfunktion unauffällig, Körpertemperatur unauffällig, CRP unauffällig, sichtbare Angststörung, die sich in Dyspnoe, beschleunigten EKG und verminderten Benofluorex-Spiegel und Schlafproblemen äußert. Gespräch. Der Patient hat in den letzten Jahren sein Wissen über die Umkehrung astrophysikalischer Phänomene vertieft. Vor 3 Wochen und 2 Tagen formulierte er eine Theorie über ein weißes Loch, das Gegenteil eines schwarzen Lochs. Nach Ansicht des Patienten stößt ein weißes Loch aus, was von einem schwarzen Loch absorbiert wurde, und wenn sich ein weißes und ein schwarzes Loch aneinander nähern, kann ein Tunnel zwischen ihnen entstehen. Diagnose Angstneurose, verursacht durch starken Stress, Überbeanspruchung des Gehirns in den Abend- oder Nachtstunden, körperliche Erschöpfung. Schlussfolgerung: Der Patient hat nicht angegeben, welche Art von Gebilden, die angeblich von einem weißen Loch ausgeworfen zu einem schwarzen Loch, also in einer anderen Dimension absorbiert wurden, bei ihm derart starke Angstreaktionen hervorrufen. Er nannte auch keinen Grund, warum der erwähnte Tunnel sein Sicherheitsgefühl gefährden könnte. Seine wiederholten Ausführungen und angefertigten Zeichnungen deuten jedoch auf einen direkten Zusammenhang zwischen der Hypothese und der Angstneurose hin. Empfehlung: sofortige Einstellung der Forschungstätigkeit, engmaschige ärztliche Überwachung, Entspannungsübungen bei ausbleibender Besserung, einmonatiger Winterschlaf. Ja, geklappt. Der wacht nicht mehr auf. Schutz gegen Fliegen, chemische Ansätze. Wir könnten der Besatzung vor der Landung auf Regis 3 GABA verabreichen. Wirkungseintritt zu langsam, durch beeinträchtigte Fähigkeit der Besatzung zu sehr Sackgasse.
Considered even the most absurd forms of protection against a cloud. And I don't blame them.
Die Gehirnaktivität von Asima ähnelt der von Neugeborenen. Vielleicht könnte eine erneute Stimulation des Gehirns die Bewusstseinseinstellung beheben. Behandlung: transkranielle Magnetstimulation, Einsatz eines Necroextraktors, Wiederherstellung der kognitiven Fähigkeit möglich, aber was ist mit Erinnerung? Das ist die Zugangskarte, die ich gesucht habe.
Different sections. Different elevator cards. They really overdo it with the security measures around here. I guess I still have some time to look around.
Das heißt, es könnte noch was Spannendes geben. Rein. Ja. Kritzel. Oh. They command the 1000 Voyage of the Alliance beyond the Solar System. 1000 Reisen hinter das Solar. Eine Plug, um zu zeigen, und eine Erinnerung, wie man sich ordentlich zu verhalten hat. Ja. Professor Asima, am 24. Tag der Mission außerhalb der Basis aufgefunden. Symptome: Bewusstseinsstörung, Akinese, Mutismus, Amnesie, keinerlei Reaktion auf komplexe Stimuli, Ursache unbekannt, Erwachen für den 6. Tag der Mission angesetzt. Zeit für Forschungsprozess 22 Tage. Kritze. Ja.
Couldn't get out. Poor
Oh mein
bastard.
Gott.
Richard must have given them something to calm them down. As he did in a hideout.
Window. Dann ist hier wahrscheinlich das Lento drin.
There should be more drugs around here somewhere.
Und Blöckgas. Okay. Zigaretten. Ja, hier geht es nicht weiter. Dafür, dass sie im Cargoraum so mega viel Platz haben, ist es hier ein bisschen enger gemacht. Chondriten. Meteorite. Story Iron Meteorite. Und Carbonat. Okay. Text. Erneuter Antrag zur Erlaubnis zur Arbeit an privaten Projekten. Hiermit bitte ich um erneute Erlaubnis mit der Weiterentwicklung von 2 Lesegeräten mit vorläufig bezeichneten Opton und Lekton. Ich möchte die Behauptung der leitenden Ingenieure widerlegen, dass sich beim Konzept um reine Fantasiegespinste und bloß Ideen handelt, die nicht umsetzbar sind. Genau aus diesem Grund habe ich einen Prototyp des Opton entwickelt. Wir haben die Grundlagen meines Konzepts erläutern. Ich bin felsenfest von der Umsetzbarkeit der kühnen Vision aus den Federn der Fantasy-Autoren mit dem Pseudonym Lem überzeugt. Zukunft wird das gesamte Wissen Menschheit nicht mehr auf analogen natürlichen Medien aufbewerten. Bücher werden schon als in Form von Kristallplatten annehmen, in denen Wissen gespeichert werden kann. Diese Kristalle können mit dem bereits in Opton ausgelesen werden. Mein Design endet in der Form eines Buches, jedoch nur mit einer einzigen Seite zwischen den Buchdeckeln. Einzige Rührung reicht aus, um darin zu blättern. Die Vorteile: die Lösung eines äußerst platzsparenden, ohne das ursprüngliche Leserlebnis zu beeinträchtigen. Dies kommt unseren Bibliotheken zugute, wodurch wir die Möglichkeit noch viel mehr Wissen an einem Ort aufzubewahren. Das Kampf um den Weltraum entscheidend Vorteil. Hinweis: zur Führungsstunde werde ich eine Geschichte zu Ehren der Invincible in Opton speichern. Bei dem zweiten Konzept handelt es sich ebenfalls um ein Lesegerät mit Audiowiedergabe. Das Gerät kann beispielsweise von Schiffsführern verwendet werden, die auf ihren langen Reisen ihren Horizont mit Hilfe literarischer Meisterwerke erweitern wollen. Okay, hat also Sound und Bücher und einen Reader entwickeln wollen. Und Ben ist, glaube ich, der Autor von der Story hinter Invincible. Da ist noch eine offene Tür. So praktisch, dass es grün leuchtet. Ein bisschen Pin-Up. Und sonst nichts. Mehr Aufkleber. Mehr Gekritzel. Okay. Waren wir in L drin? Sind wir aus L gekommen? Ich glaube, wir sind aus L gekommen. Ja, wir sind aus L gekommen. L wie Lift. Zur Brücke.
Were you deliberately trying to slow me down?
I didn't design these elevators, if that's what you're asking.
No, that's not it. You can clearly control them, but... Never mind.
Niemand sagt hier die Wahrheit zu irgendwas. Ich bin auf der Brücke.
Rahitra!
Here.
Oh, da ist die Wolke.
Now that you're here, why don't you help me?
With what?
With the probes. They're over the battlefield. I do have visuals from the Cyclops here, but I can't do everything on my own. Oh, wait. Activity's increasing. They're coming. Are you helping or not? Come on, Yasna. It's about to start. I can't wait any longer.
All right. Have it your way. Okay, I'm ready.
Wenn wir sie überhaupt vernichten können.
It'll be number 5, a long-range one. It sees the entire perimeter. Better switch to a closer one.
There's the Cyclops.
Great. Force field activation.
I confirm. Field active. The cloud's within reach.
I'm shooting.
Und nicht bewegen. Wir greifen den Cyclops an. Gehen. Ist sie wirklich kaputt? Sie sind endlich anscheinend.
The field is shrinking.
Calm down, Yasna. It will hold.
Da kommt eine weitere.
Whoa!
Oh, beautiful. It's not a machine, it's the devil himself. I'm telling you.
Die Energie, die sie zur Verfügung haben. Aber da kommt noch so viel mehr. Wir können einfach umgehen und zu uns kommen.
Shit. I'm losing connection. Do you see anything?
They're creating a tight formation. A cyclone.
Fucking shit!
Wir sind schlau.
That can't be good, right? It's the close range. What was that?
You tell me. Can't you see anything? Probes.
The mid-range is dead.
How about the long range?
The long range works. The cloud has stopped attacking. The Cyclops is... Huh?
What is it doing? What did you see? Yasna!
The cloud won.
What? You said...
Don't count on the Cyclops anymore. The circus must have gone haywire. It shot down the probes. Now it's probably operating with a new goal. Like all those machines earlier.
I don't understand. How? This is pure madness.
Hey, at least we still have the Invincible.
Don't mock me.
I'm not mocking you, Rahitra. They really are flying here. They'll be here in about... Just hold on for a moment. I'll find out.
Und ist riesig. Eins weiter noch, bitte.
Condor, are you there? This is the commander of the IC Dragonfly unit, Astrogator Novik.
I'm here, Astrogator. Unfortunately, I don't have good news. The Cyclops got out of control.
What do you mean?
Just like the other machines. Now, it'll wander around aimlessly. Or even worse.
I had a feeling it would end like this. Do you know what Rahitra is planning now?
I have no idea.
Well, then I need to talk to him.
You, sir?
Yes. Can you switch me somehow?
Okay. I'm switching you to the bridge. He should be able to hear you now. Done. Please talk.
Hello, Condor. This is Astrogator Novik, commander of the IC Dragonfly ship. I repeat, this is Astrogator Novik to the crew of the USCA Condor cruiser. Please come in.
Could you stop with all these? Rohitra, Engineer Rohitra. Among our crew, I'm the last man standing, so to speak, which I guess makes me commander. Who would have thought?
In that case, I'm making an official request to join our forces to prevent the danger that threatens both sides.
Oh, enough, Novik. That's enough. I agree, officially, and all that jazz. We're already taking steps to eliminate the threat. I'd even say that your crew is working on it pretty damn actively. We stopped playing defense and took the fight to them. The Cloud suffered significant losses. As a counterattack, though, it disrupted our communications.
Playing defense sounds a lot better than we're getting our asses kicked.
Doctor, not now, please.
No, it's true. Fighting against the Cloud is exceptionally difficult. But any opponent can be defeated. All it takes is the right tool.
Meaning what exactly? Let me remind you that we're dealing with a dispersed entity whose technological prowess is still unknown. And it has so far destabilized every machine sent its way. Even the most specialized ones.
That's why I'll keep it simple this time. No electro brains, no memory, only pure energy.
You still have...
What? A nuclear weapon? Seriously?
Damn right. I won't leave all this unresolved.
How many warheads do you have?
54. From 30 kilos to 100 megatons.
Oh. That's quite an arsenal. Over the top, I'd say.
We really do have enough power.
That's an understatement, Doctor. An amount of energy could rip the planet to pieces.
I'm not an idiot. I won't send everything at once. I'm preparing 8 smaller warheads to start with.
And then?
We'll see.
Are you sure this is a good idea, Rahitra?
Kann nur schief gehen.
Listen, Yasna, I know how it must look to you. A hot-headed guy from the Alliance who wants to use nukes. But put yourself in my shoes. I have 24 hours tops of complete situational awareness. I'm taking action here and now based on my best judgment. I don't know what will happen later. Where will I wake up? In what condition? So I'm going to avenge my people before that happens and ensure the safety of those who survived. They all deserve better than this. I know you understand. You like me. You would do anything for your crew.
I understand how you feel. But you can't approach this problem in terms of revenge. We are dealing with creations of necro-evolution. Dead evolution. Probably non-sentient ones. Taking revenge on the Cloud is like...
Whipping the ocean for sinking a ship?
Exactly. Like Xerxes. We won't gain anything from a mindless attack. On the other hand, knowledge about these creations may turn out to be crucial in helping their victims. In helping you, Rahitra.
My memory, you could...
It's possible.
Well, thank you.
What for? I haven't done anything.
For reminding me of my mom. But as long as the Cloud is a threat to others, my condition comes second.
You, Rahitra, are still reasoning as though we were standing face to face with a thinking opponent. What if these beings are not our enemy at all?
Oh, good one. Are you forgetting how many of us they've already killed?
I will never forget, Rahitra. Still, I can't help feeling that they operate without any strategic plan. They attack from one incident to another. They're non-sentient, as the doctor put it.
So what, they're stupid? And that's why they can't be hostile? It's absolute nonsense.
Well, it could be. Yes, sir. What do you think?
They're not stupid or hostile, but rather programmed to react. To radio waves, to brain waves.
How?
They're breaking down communications to thwart the exchange of information.
So... they see no difference between a man and a machine? They take our brains for transmitters. That's why they're attacking us?
Exactly.
Wait, what species are you talking about?
Dr. Yassin found various traces of conflict, lasting for hundreds of thousands of generations.
Both living organisms and mechanical creators of the Cloud, as well as other products of dead evolution. The list is quite long.
Hang on. Creators?
Yes. Millions of years ago, someone must have built primordial mechanisms. Machines could have self-built in successive generations, but something must have created them first.
I don't buy it. It's like some robot fables.
No, Rachel, these are no fables. We have gathered evidence for all this.
How did these machines even get here? Who built them?
Our cyberneticist had a hypothesis before he lost consciousness.
About the Lyrans.
Yes, that one.
Lyrans. does ring a bell.
Und die
Wasn't there a
Wolke
book about
näher.
them?
The Cranian's monograph. According to his notes, before the explosion of Zeta Lyra, the sixth planet of the system was inhabited by intelligent beings. Let's say their scout ship landed here and that a disaster occurred. Some kind of reactor explosion, chain reaction. Suffice to say, the wreckage that landed on Regis 3 had no living beings on board.
Only the machine survived.
And then what? They started bashing in each other's tin heads? Doesn't make much sense to me. Machines don't have emotions. They don't argue.
First things first. Millions of years ago, some highly advanced race sent machines to Regis 3. And these were specialized homeostatic mechanisms, left with no one to command them. As an engineer, you know well how it is. A robot does what it needs to do, whether it serves someone or not. At
Im
first,
Krieg geführt.
they probably just repaired themselves, or built a home for their dead masters.
Until something forced them to change.
Exactly. Certain types of predator eat anything that moves. So I'm betting they were attacked by local fauna. The key was that these machines had the ability to produce others as needed. To combat, say, flying reptiles, they started producing flying machines.
That still doesn't explain why they started fighting among themselves. Since they already defeated the living organisms, why keep producing themselves? It makes no sense.
What's a guiding principle of a homeostat?
I don't...
That was a rhetorical question. It's all about survival in changing conditions, even the harshest ones. Further forms of necroevolution were no longer threatened by the local fauna, but they had to find sources of energy and materials from which they could produce replacement parts and offspring. Originally, their descendants were undoubtedly powered by radiant radiation, but on Regis, there are no radioactive elements at all.
Oh, sounds familiar. When the energy runs out, you have to wheel and deal.
Yes, the default source wasn't available anywhere, so they had to look for an alternative. There was a severe energy crisis and a conflict among the machines. Simply put, they fought to survive, exist. That's what evolution is all about selection.
Wait, Doctor. We've established that these beings are mindless. Shouldn't the organisms with the most developed nervous systems win the game of evolution? In this case, instead of a nervous system, there was some kind of electrical one, but the principle remains the same.
Not exactly, sir. The most advanced of the mechanisms that landed here derived energy from their own radioactive resources. Simpler devices such as small repair systems could have had solar panels, and in that case would have had a significant advantage over the others.
But the other ones could defend themselves. They could attack.
With atomic power, yes, that's possible. But I see it differently. In necroevolution, the most successful beings were those that excelled in miniaturization above all else. Also, the sedentary creations. The former gave rise to the cloud, which the flies form when necessary, in pursuit of a common interest. Meanwhile, the sedentary ones gave rise to a peculiar species of metallic vegetation. Those structures formed the city.
So, it's still functional?
No. For some reason, the city lost the fight for survival. And now, there are only rusting remains. Only one form survived. The microbots that conquered the land on Regis 3.
So, these flies just adapted best.
To the conditions of this planet. Yes, that's how it works.
So, to summarize, some alien race sent advanced robots to Regis 3. Local dinosaur-like monsters tried to eat them, so the robots produced other robots, which produced more and more robots, until they fell victim to their own overproduction. After a number of iterations and wars for resources, they spat out the murderous cloud, which took over the planet.
Indeed. To put it simply,
For me, the matter is perfectly clear. It makes no sense to bomb these creatures. I would even say it's a greater danger to us than to them.
But how else do you imagine defeating the cloud?
Well, that's the thing. I don't. It's invincible. Yes,
Ist die Invincible.
Well,
if this is gonna work, the attack must be all out.
What are you saying, Doctor?
After a sufficiently powerful explosion, the ocean waters will begin to vaporize. Cloud cover will increase. The albedo will rise. And the resident symbionts won't be able to provide the minimum energy needed for reproduction. So yes, we can destroy the cloud.
Ha! I knew it!
Along with ourselves.
Oh. You don't think we can defeat them and survive?
Technically, we'd have to wipe out the entire planet. That's not our goal here, is it?
No, it's not. But what else could we do, if not attack?
We can leave this place and never come back. We have a lander.
Sorry, but I'm not going anywhere. You, on the other hand? I'm surprised you didn't evacuate already.
Well, I had to make sure you won't do something you'll deeply regret.
Let's drop it, all right? Further discussion is pointless. The charges are almost ready.
Rahitra, for fuck's sake, be reasonable.
You won't stand down, will you?
An escalatory solution won't work.
Stop arguing.
But Doctor...
No, Astrogator. You can't always get your way. And you, Rahitra, blow up this cloud yourself and the entire planet if you want. Just let me fly away first. Can you at least do that for me?
Yes, I'll wait.
Wird auch immer schön weiter die Bomben geladen.
I've prepared Hopper for departure, but there's still a matter of access to the landing pad on the bow.
Navik, how do you know about our landing pad?
Well, you know what they say? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Astrogator likes big ships.
Right. Anyway, someone has to break the force field and open the dome.
The field automatically deactivates when the dome is open. It's the same switch on the control station.
All right. Sounds simple enough.
Jetzt müssen wir nur noch die Kontrollstation finden.
Okay, got it. Everything's ready, Astrogator.
Copy that. Hopper is on its way.
Good luck, Rahitra.
Thanks. I'm gonna need it. Safe flight, Yasmin. The Commonwealth ain't all that bad.
Und hier machen wir eine kurze Pause für YouTube. Falls es nicht mehr so lang ist, werde ich das Video direkt hinterher hochladen. Ich hoffe, ich erinnere mich dran. Ansonsten schreibt in die Kommentare und sowas. Wir sind zurück zum hoffentlich großen Finale. Vielleicht hoch zum Landedeck. Der ganze Planet wird vielleicht in die Luft gesprengt. Und dann werden wir von der Invincible abgeschossen.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, we've reconnected.
Great. Hopper is just landing.
Okay, I can still make it in time.
You think Rahitra will start firing without warning, do you?
I don't know, and I don't want to find out.
Auf Wiedersehen, Regis. Da ist die Wolke. Da ist die Wolke. Ist da hinten auch noch eine Wolke? Nein. Aber das war's wohl ziemlich.
Are you ready?
Machen wir zu.
I'll just close the hatch and...
And what?
Oh no.
It's nothing. I'm gonna buckle up now.
Wegwerfen war die richtige Entscheidung.
Ready. I made it.
Copy that. I'm starting the engines. 3, 2, 1.
Oh no, Rahitra started the attack.
Shit! Radiation's rising rapidly. EM field 2. We might get cut off. I repeat, we might get cut off.
Ja, cut off. war's. Ein Und was passiert als nächstes? Was? Ganze Geschichte im Comicbuch. Ganzen Anträge. Und damit endet es. Ja, ich packe das hinten dran ans andere Video. Vielen Dank fürs Miterleben und bis zum nächsten Mal.